On today's First Time Buyer channel, here's a question. Should you continue to rent? Hey, welcome back. Enrique here with First West Financial. This is Enrique's First Time Buyer channel, where I get to talk to you about things that are related to purchasing a home, in many cases your first home. So if you are a first time buyer or you're thinking about becoming a first time buyer, maybe you're just doing research, this is a great place to be. So go ahead and hit subscribe so you get notified every single time we have a new video, and go check out our library. We have tons of material that is going to be relevant to you to learn about becoming a homeowner. And today I'm going to talk about a difficult subject. It's a difficult subject because a lot of people don't want to face this reality. The question is, should you continue to rent? Well, the answer may surprise you, but for a lot of you, yes, the answer is going to be you may need to continue to rent. So let's explore in detail who are the people who may not necessarily be ready to become homeowners. And then we're going to talk a little bit about what are some of the way out of those situations. So the first thing you need to know is that buying a home and becoming a homeowner is a big responsibility. It's a big responsibility because of the financial commitment involved, of the commitment you have to make to your family when you purchase the home. It's a big deal. So not everybody's going to be ready. So let's break down some of the reasons and some of the situations that may prevent you from becoming a homeowner and keep you as a renter. In fact, very often I talk to people and say, hey, look, right now you need to continue to rent, and here's why. So number one, we're going to talk about finances. If you do not have stable work, if your situation is that you have been bouncing around, you're still trying to find your way around work, you don't know if you're going to be employed because of layoffs or situations in your industry, maybe this isn't the time for you to become a homeowner. One of the things that the banks look very closely is your job stability and your ability to be able to repay that mortgage. So every once in a while, I come to a situation where I see people who have struggles. Recently, I talked to someone who has had 7 jobs over the last year in 3 different industries. And my advice to him is, hey, you got to pick something, you got to stick with it, start building an employment history that is going to allow you to become a homeowner. Because, you know, if you get laid off, you lose your job, you're not going to be able to make those mortgage payments. So the financial commitment of being able to repay the mortgage is extremely important. Number 2 is going to be whether you're planning on staying in the community where you're going to buy a home for a period of time. If you're thinking you're going to move in the next 6 to 10 months and you still want to buy a home because you think it's a good investment, it really isn't. By the time you buy the home and you sell it, you're going to spend so much money on closing costs that it's not going to be worth it. So this buying a home is for someone who's they know they're going to stay put for a while. You know, 2 years is a good period of time. Usually 3 to 4 is better. But if you know you're going to be in a community for a couple of years, yeah, maybe investing in a home is important. But if you're just passing through or you're just temporarily there, it might not make a lot of sense to do that. Now, number 3, this one's also a difficult conversation. You may have too much debt. If you have a lot of debt, car payments, student loans, credit cards, and you are stretched paying rent, if you're already having trouble paying rent, chances are owning a home is not going to help you, because owning a home is expensive just as much as rent is. In some cases, it's a little higher. So, of course, it's a great investment. You're building equity. But if you are drowning in debt and you are not able to make ends meet, well, owning a home may not necessarily be the case. So what we're going to recommend is that you do something to reduce your debt. There's a lot of systems. You can go do a snowball debt consolidation. If you Google debt, get rid of debt, you're going to find a lot of topics, a lot of things that are going to help you get rid of debt. And that's going to be, in the long run, a great opportunity for you. But do not purchase a home if you are drowning in debt. Chances are the bank may not even give you the loan, but it's something I recommend that you look at your finances first, maybe lower your debt a little bit, right? All right, number 3, credit. Let's just say that you already know your credit is pretty bad. You have collections, you have repossessions, maybe you have things that are really hindering you from becoming a homeowner. One of the things we're going to recommend is that you may need to continue to rent while you go through the process of restoring your credit. I don't like to use the word repair. I like to use the word restore. Restoring credit is very important, and there are professional companies that can help you with that. If you're looking for a reputable company to help you restore your credit, we can recommend you to someone. We've done all the homework, and just all you have to do is reach out to us or comment below, and we'll tell you who that company is. They are phenomenal, and they do a great job. But if you have really bad credit, owning a home may not necessarily be a good idea until you make some changes there, right? So that's the other reason why you may not be quite ready. Now, the final reason is if you are absolutely completely out of money, if you don't have any savings whatsoever, you may need to rent for a little while. Even though you can purchase a home with practically no down payment, we always like to tell people that forget the down payment. You can be a veteran and buy with zero down. You have to have some savings. You have to have a little bit of money put away. What if your home needs repairs? What if something happens to the job and you have zero reserves? So having reserves is important. We recommend having at least 3 to 5 months in reserves before really embarking in becoming a homeowner. So talk to me more about it. I'll be happy to give you more direction. So there you have it. We are also looking for renters because that means that we're going to help you. We're going to help you get there, and then eventually you become a homeowner. So if you fit any of the instances that I just mentioned, your turn to buy a home may not be here right now. But that doesn't mean it's not going to happen. I have helped dozens and dozens and dozens of people who were told no before. We put them through a program. We help them with credit. We put them on a budget. We help them restore their credit. We help them figure out a way to get some savings going. We help them figure out their finances, and then we help them become homeowners. That's what we do. A mortgage broker will help you get there. So if you have more questions, you can always reach out to us, comment below. Again, don't forget to hit subscribe. We're always here to help. Enrique with First West Financial. I hope you have a great week. Talk to you soon.